Guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new, then welcome to this channel. Well, I'm back with one more interesting project, and this is all about salary calculator. If you're new to this video and if you don't know this Python for Finances playlist, then there's a playlist called Python for Finances, which is for people who are interested in Python for Finances. Though you are a beginner, you can come here, you can understand the basics, and you can implement the formulas that we are working on. In the first video, I explained you the basics, like how are we going to use this playlist and what you get end of the day when you complete this playlist. And the first exercise is actually salary calculator, right? We actually worked on the salary calculator in the previous exercise, and we worked on the logic of the salary calculator. If you observe, if you didn't know all these things, then I'm gonna link this playlist link in the description. If you are new, then start from the beginning and come here. If you are already done those two videos, if you already done seeing those two videos, then it's fine. We are going to work on the project, which looks something like this. Let me show you. So the application looks something like this. If you give your full name, for example, Lucky, and how many hours? 8, 5 days in a week, and the salary is, for example, 1 lakh. And if you calculate here, if you see here, it is actually getting the employee details, and it is showing hourly wage, daily wage, weekly wage, and monthly wage, and even annual salary. So we are going to work on the application which looks something like this, and this is really interesting, guys, because we are going to implement the logical part in the form of a real-time application, right? So here you are going to get some practical experience with the Tkinter, and also you'll learn how to work with the Tkinter, and also you'll understand how to convert a basic code to an application. Okay, I hope you guys will learn something new and interesting today. So yeah, let's start coding with me. So let me create a file called main.py. So guys, after creating this main.py, if you observe, I imported the modules which are related to Tkinter, and here I'm gonna use some colors. While building this project myself, I played with the colors, so because of that reason, you are seeing plenty of colors here. I'm not gonna use all of them. And if you see here I created a window with title nothing, and I just gave geometry 500 by 350. Try to give the same geometry, and I used background color 9, which is something like white but not exactly white. That's the reason I just showed you these colors. And here just give resizable width and height as false, and I'm using the style called clam. And if you give window.main loop, and if you run this one, you're going to see something like this. So yeah, see, this is not exactly white, but it's something like creamy white, something like that. So, and now it's time to work on the widgets that we have, which looks something like this. Okay, here if you see, we want a logo here, and name, app name, what's your name, label, and we want an entry. Okay, here we have 4 questions and we want 4 entries, and we are going to load the same application here as well. This logo, app logo. I have to tell you one thing, this app logo and these circles are actually the icons that I got from iconsay.com. So these are the actual icons that I got, these circles. I just used one circle and I just changed the colors according to my interest. If you want, you guys can change. You can just go to iconsay.com website and you can download these from there. And try to give the custom as 100 if possible, so that you can get a good icon, good looking icon. So we are going to use those icons here, and if you see, we need something like this. So yeah, let's work on these things. First, we'll work on the top frame. Just give frames here, and we'll work on top frame. First, so just give top frame, and just give frame, and we want this inside window. And we'll give width as 1043. I just played with these numbers, guys. Even you can play with these things. Just give height. Height, just give height 16. And we'll give a little bit of padding in y-axis, which is pad y. Good, fine, and we'll give background color 1, and we'll place it by using grid. We'll give row value 0, and column value 0. Now we had a top frame, and now it's time to work with bottom frame. Copy this entire thing. Everything is same. The only difference is we are going to place it in row 1 in column 0, and we'll give pad y0 here. We'll also give pad x0. Okay. Now it's time to load this app logo, right? So yeah, let's work on this one. Guys, this is actually from Pillow module, so just give PIL. So just give app logo equal to image dot open salary.png, and we'll give free size to 25. Dot resize 25, and we'll also load this one. So just give app lg equal to image tk dot photo image, and inside we'll give app logo. Now it's time to place it, so just create a label first, which is app logo, and inside label we are going to create, so we want this in top frame, and we'll give image equal to this app logo, and we'll give text equal to salary calculator, and we'll also give it as, for example, 500, and we'll give compound to left side, and we'll give relief to raised, and we'll give anchor to northwest, and we'll give font Ghana, and let's give size 15. We'll give background color as color 1 and foreground color as color 4. Now it's time to place, so just give app logo dot place. We'll give it in x value 0 and y value also will be 0. Yeah, it looks something like this. Salary calculator. Now it's time to work with these labels and these entries. So yeah, let's do it. So let's create label name. So just give L name equal to label. We need this in bottom frame. Just give bottom frame here. We'll give text equal to write your full name. Okay, and we'll give some star because that's important, and we'll give height as 1, and anchor we'll give northwest, and we'll give font this time Ivy, and the size will be 10. We'll give background color 1, foreground color 4. We'll place this thing, L name dot place, we'll give x value 10 and y value 10. Yeah, it looks something like this. Oh my god, I made a miss here. It actually write your full name. Okay, now it's time to work on this entry. So we'll give entry name. Okay, we'll give entry here. And we need this in bottom frame, so just give bottom frame here. And we'll give width equal to 25. And we'll give justify to left. We'll give relief to solid. Or I can use something like this, solid. And name dot place x value 200 and y value 11. Yeah. Okay, let me place also all these things. I'm gonna skip this step, okay? So let me place this and let me tell you what I'm gonna do. So yeah guys, it looks something like this. I actually created 4 labels and 4 entries if you see here. So I created L name and I placed it in x value 10 and y value 10. And I created entry and placed it in 200 and y value 11. And if you see, I did the same thing. The only changes the change in this thing and the change in x and y. Okay, and here x is same but the y is 40, and here the x is 260 and y is 41. And if you see here, the x value is 10 and y value is 70, and this is for number of days worked per week. And this, to place the entry, you're just going to copy this one single thing and you're just going to modify it. That's the only difference. And here x value will be 260 and y value will be 71, and this is for annual salary and 10, 100, 260, 101. Just remember these values and be careful while placing these things. Okay, and now it's time to work on these stuff and also this one. So I'm gonna copy this one. We are going to paste it here, but the only difference is this will be an app calculator. And here, this will be calculator PNG, which is this one. Okay, and here we are going to give the size 20, and this also will be 20 because we are working on this single thing over there, because we want to load this one. So we'll just give 20 here and 20 here. App calculator itself, and instead of label we are going to create a button. So let me clear this thing. So just give calculate button. We want button, and we'll give in bottom frame and just give image equal to app calculator and compound left, and give anchor northwest, and we'll give text equal to calculate, and we'll give this in upper, and we'll give it as 100, and we'll give overrelief to rich so that it looks like a button, and we'll give font, and this time this will be ivy, and the size will be 8, and this will be bold, and we'll give background color 1, foreground color 0, and we'll place this button, so just give calculate button dot place. We'll give x value 370 and y value 92. We'll also load this image here before this thing, so just copy this thing, this time this will be app image, and this will be just an app. And here the size, this must be a bit big, so we'll give 90 and 90 here, and we'll place this in 380, and we'll give y value 0. And yeah, we want something like this, and here we have a button, and here we have calculate logo. Okay, now it's time to work on these things, right? Let's do it. First, let me work on these labels. Just give L name equal to label, and we want the same bottom frame. We'll give width 25, and we'll give text nothing for now, and we'll give relief equal to raised, and we'll give anchor to northwest, and we'll give pad x 5 and pad y 5, and we'll use font IV10, and we'll give background color as color 9, and foreground color 0, which is black, and we'll place it dot place. We'll give x value 10 and y value 150. So let me copy this entire thing, and we'll do the same thing for days. This will be days. Okay, the only difference is we will change the y value from 150 to 180. Just give 30 pixels difference. Yeah, we are going to work on 2 more things. Copy the same thing, but this time we are going to work on hours, in days. Number of hours in a week. So we'll give LH days. Just give 210 here. One more thing. This will be the annual salary. So we'll give L annual. Just give 240 here. Okay, now we'll work on this one. So here, load those circles. So I'll just give image.open. We'll give cir.png, which is this one. Yeah, this yellow one. So we are going to load this one. So for that, just give image r, go to image r dot resize, and we'll give size 20 width and 20 height, and replace this one. Image tk dot photo image, and we'll give this image r. Now we are going to place this in label r, so just give r equal to label. We want this in bottom frame, and we'll give image r. We'll give it 300. We'll give text to nothing for now. We'll give compound to left. Font size id, and then we'll give background color to color 1, and foreground color to color 0. We'll place this one. Place x value 253, y value 140. Yeah, something like this. Now we'll do the same thing for image daily, weekly, monthly, and annually. So let me copy this thing. But instead of r, we'll give image day here. So we'll copy this and we'll paste everywhere. But instead of circle, just circle.png, we'll import circle2.png. And the only difference is we are going to place it in 165. And we'll change it to image day. We'll give this one label. Yeah, it looks something like this. We are going to do the same thing for week. So this will be week. So we'll will be week, it will be week, and this will be week. This will be week, and this will be week, and this time this will be 3. And yeah, it looks something like this. And now we'll work on one more thing, which is year. This will be image year. Image year, year, year. And this time this will be 4, and we will change it to 255, and we want one more thing, which is image month. So image month, so we'll change it to image month. This will be month, and this will be month. This will be month, and this will be month. Okay, and here this will be 5, and we'll place it in 195, and this will be 225. Yeah, it looks something like this. And now we have to work on these things, right? So yeah, let's do it. Let's also give anchor to northwest, and we'll see. And we'll give this anchor to northwest to all of them. And we'll give this one to northwest as well. Yeah, we want something like this. And now we'll work on these labels. But in order to work on these labels, first we have to take input from the user. Here it will show all these user details, and here it will show hourly, weekly, monthly, annual salaries. Okay, if you see this one, and if I give, for example, 8, 5 here, and if you give calculate, it is actually calculating the entire thing, right? This is what we want. So for that, we are going to work on a function, which is a function called salary. So yeah, let's work on it. So for working on this functions, we'll do here salary function. And if you guys remember, in the previous exercise itself, we already built the logic, right? So we are just going to get these entire stuff from there. Okay, so let me copy this entire stuff, or you can just copy this entire stuff. Okay, and we'll paste it here. Just select all the entire stuff up to this print, and just give it tab. Okay, and yeah, and if you see here, instead of giving like this, we already have an entry, right? This name. So what is this entry, which is ename? So we'll get the input from ename. So just give ename dot get. Okay. And if you want number of hours per day, we already have an entry for e hours, right? So we'll get this from e hours. So you can just give e hours dot get. And we are going to do the same thing for working days, which is e days work. E days work dot get. For annual salary, we'll get this from e salary dot get. Okay, the logic will be same, but here if you see, we are also showing them the weekly salary and monthly salary as well, something like this, and annual salary as well. We are showing the entire thing, right? So what we'll do is, instead of this printing, just delete this entire stuff, and now we'll show that. So first we'll show this one. Okay, so for that you can just give L name of text equal to name, and we want label for days, which is this one. Label for hours, first we'll give L days, so we give days of text equal to, we want something like this, working hours per day. This is actually L hours then. Working hours per day. We'll give some space and we'll give plus str, which is in string format, and we'll give hours per day, which is this one. And we want working days per week, right, which is this one, L days work. So we'll give of text equal to working days per week we give some space, and working days per week. Working days per week, from where we are getting? From e days work, right? So which is working days. So let's give str of working days. And now one more thing is, we want annual salary, right? So from where we are getting this annual salary? L salary. So just give L salary of text equal to, we will format this up to $2, up to 2 decimals, so just give 2f and dot format annual salary. We are actually placing them here, right? L name, L days, LH days, L annual. So we have to give L name this must be L days, and this must be LH days, and this will be the L annual. And once we are done with this thing, we have to show these things. So what we'll do is, and from where we are going to get these things? From this LR, L image day, and L image week, L image month, L image year. So we are going to place those labels. How? Do the same thing. First we'll work on LR equal to, here we have to show hourly wage, right? And we have to show that in dollars. Just give hourly wage, and we have to show that in dollars, and we'll format it up to 2 decimals. So we'll give something like this, and we'll format that hourly wage, which is this one. This one. Alright, and we are going to do the same thing. This is actually text. We are going to do the same thing for this one. This is LR, and this will be, let's give L day. I think it's better to give L day here. Do the same thing, just copy this, but this time this will be LD. And here, daily wage or daily salary. We'll give daily wage for now, and this will be daily salary, which is this one. And now we want weekly salary, and instead of L image week, we'll give just L week. So we'll give L week here, L week of text, and here this time we'll give weekly salary, and this will be this one, weekly salary. And we also need monthly salary, so for that we need L month. So this time this will be L month, and this will be monthly salary, and this will be monthly salary. Okay, and one more thing is we want annual salary, right? So this annual salary will be this one, L year. Do the same thing. This will be L year, which is label year, and here we'll give annual salary, which is this one. So when are we going to run this function? When the person clicks on this calculate button, at the time this function must run. So where's this calculate button? Here we'll give command equal to salary. And yeah, that's it. And if you run this one, and if I give my name, for example, Bill Coder, and 8 hours per day, 5 days in a week, my salary is 1 lakh. Click on calculate, and if you see here, girl coder, working hours per day is 8, working days per week is 5, and my annual salary is 1 lakh. And if you see, my hourly wage is $48, daily wage is $384, weekly salary is something $1900, and monthly salary is $8000. And here it have to be annual salary, right? So let me change this one thing, and this must be annual salary. If I run this one, give the same thing. Girl coder, 8 hours, 5 days, and let's give 3 lakhs this time. And if you click on calculate, see, this is what I will get if I get 3 lakhs in a year. I'll get $144 in an hour, and I'll get $1,100 in a day, and I'll get $5,000 in a week, and I'll get $25,000 in a month, and I'll get $3 lakh in a year. I hope you guys understood everything, and I think this video is really helpful, and this actually solved the real-time problem. If you want to calculate what is your salary and how much you are getting in an hour in a day, and yeah, you can use this application, and you can also calculate your friend's salary as well in this way. And this is really an helpful application for the people who really want to calculate these kind of stuff. And yeah, I think you guys really enjoyed this project. I personally learned a lot. In the next video, I'll be back with one more interesting exercise. If you like this video, then hit that cute little like button. If you're new to this channel, and if you still didn't subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Just go there and tap the red button so that you guys will never miss any interesting updates from us. See you in the next video.